Designers have us right in the palms of their hands. Think about it. They have the power to make our lives infinitely easier or to annoy the heck out of us with things that just don't quite work. Then there are those designers that are incredibly ingenious. They've thought of everything and their creations are just so satisfying. Get ready. This list of ingenious designers that have thought of everything is gonna blow your mind. Chemistry and architecture aren't usually synonymous with one another, but the Institute of Bioorganic Chemistry in Moscow has changed that forever. From the ground, the structure looks to be nothing more than a series of boring Soviet-style tower blocks. But if you take to the skies, it reveals itself to be the same shape as a strand of DNA. The institute, which calls the Russian building home, also has a logo inspired by a strand of DNA. Have you noticed a pattern forming yet? Townshend's Tea Company is a cute and quirky brand from the US that, you guessed it, sells tea. And they sell their products with a side order of adorable in the form of this polite little label. Who doesn't love a sloth saying thank you for being released from its sticky prison? Somebody pop the kettle on, please. Just when drinking a bottle of France's finest wine couldn't get classier, this company upped the ante by shaping the bottom of their bottles like roses. Gerard Bertrand's wines are said to celebrate the Mediterranean's art de vivre, or art of living, and they're doing a great job of that if you ask me. You may think the design looks more like a cabbage. However, I'm wearing my rose-tinted glasses and I disagree. If you hate your neighbors but love your house, you should consider this version of a house. It's a shipping container, which means you can send your house around the world to live wherever you want. Granted, its interior is small, but there's a lot of clever furniture and storage choices that make great use of the unit's small space. The sofa even pulls out to become a double bed should you have a guest for the night, and the entire unit can be locked up securely, just in case your new neighborhood is a little rough around the edges. These horses' taillights are equal parts practical and amusing. They're designed to keep both horse and rider safe, and mounted patrol units in the US and Canada use them. I don't care what those naysayers say. This is a great idea. Road safety in Ukraine is equally as lit, as their entire traffic light poles glow the color of the signal. Necessary? Probably not. Fun? Absolutely. Bright lights don't only make traffic fun, they can also brighten up brushing your teeth and washing your face. These faucets change color to indicate the heat of the water. Red is hot, blue is warm, and green is cold. This thoughtful design will save you from a lifetime of accidentally brushing your teeth with hot water. If I had $1 for every time I'd made that mistake, I'd have, well, no dollars. But anyway, this design is cool and I'm sure it has its uses. Hands up who's ever stolen shampoo from a hotel bathroom. Yeah, me too. This shampoo and conditioner bottle knows that we're all guilty of swiping leftover toiletries and it's calling us out on it. Touché, unnamed hotel. Touché. And who knows, it might be the best shampoo that this person has ever stolen, but it's most likely the biggest. Look at the size of it. They're going to need a bigger suitcase to smuggle that out. It's not often that a movable bridge excites me, but this one has a cool cafe on it, so it's instantly more interesting. The bridge crosses the River Hull in the UK, and while pedestrians and cyclists are waiting to cross, they can pass their time at the viewpoint or enjoy a sweet treat. It's actually a shame when the bridge retreats back to its primary function. Who wants to go about their day when there's cake to be eaten? A shortage of suitable land is causing huge housing issues in Hong Kong, and living environments are some of the smallest in the world. While the government tries to come up with a plan to resolve the issue, some ingenious individuals are taking matters into their own hands. These capsule homes are made to replace the unappealing sounding cage homes that are becoming increasingly common in cramped Hong Kong. They have Wi-Fi, a safe for belongings, and come in 1-person or 2-person sizes. If you thought that was a smart solution, check out this apartment. It's tiny, but actually has 24 rooms. No, seriously. Designer Gary Chang made the most of the 32 square meters he and his family share by allowing walls to slide across steel tracks and reformat the space. Because of this, the space accommodates a full kitchen, dining room, and even a spa. There's also a guest room which they rent out. Amazing, huh? Have you ever run out of toilet paper and wished that you had just a little bit more? Fear not, this ingenious designer has made that dream a reality by making use of the empty space in a standard roll. The to-go roll, as it's called, is perfect for when you need to, go on the go. And when it's time to change the roll, this toilet roll holder will tempt even the laziest of people to change it. How satisfying is that? That's where the smart toilet designs end, I'm afraid. I mean, who thought that black toilet roll was a good idea? When you finished your bathroom visit, you obviously need to zip up. And as any man will know, it's very important to be careful during the pant fastening process. We've all seen There's Something About Mary, right? Well, these trousers have your safety in mind, and they kindly remind you that you've only got one, so you might want to take extra good care of it. Back to space-saving designs now. Here are a couple more items that caught my eye. This minimalist bookcase hides dining furniture in it. It's ideal for smaller spaces which need to be multifunctional, and it looks pretty cool too. Do you only like to work some of the time? Me too. This desk is perfect for part-timers like us. Whenever you've had enough, simply tuck the desk away so you can focus on less mind-numbing tasks. Then there's this sofa you would never have thought doubles up as a bunk bed. It takes sofa beds to a whole new level. Literally. I don't know about you, but I love when a building is shaped like the thing that it produces. In China, Beiju, which translates to clear liquor, is the booze of choice for everyone from generals to janitors. The huge demand for it is catered to by thousands of factories, but one stands out from the crowds because it's shaped like a huge bottle of Beiju. The bottle building can be seen for miles on a clear day and would be a fun place to celebrate World Beiju Day on August 9th next year. See you there? These trainers may look like a normal pair of Adidas trainers, but don't be fooled. They're anything but ordinary. When you take a picture of them using a flash, something wild happens. They light up like a neon Christmas tree. In fact, any direct light will transform the plain black finish to a rainbow effect. Walking to the bus stop has never been so exciting. Just remember to watch where you're going. You know when you're in a fire and it's a little boring? Don't you wish that there was a more exciting way to escape than by using the stairs? Well, look no further. This building in Asia has got you covered. Simply hop on, slide down, and you're free of the towering inferno in your apartment. You just have to hope that the side of the building isn't on fire, as you could end up with a charred rump by the time you reach the bottom. Also, try not to go too fast. That metal gate at the bottom is awfully close. Seriously though, this is a faster and more fun way to evacuate, so what's not to love about it? If you're an owner that hates the smell of wet dogs, you might want to invest in this ingenious product. The leash has an umbrella attached which stays upright and will keep your pooch dry in a drizzle. And the umbrella is clear so you can keep an eye on your good boy or girl as you walk. Chemistry students rejoice. This notebook will make your life a whole lot easier. The hexagonal grid design is perfect for laying out molecular structures and formulas, and whatever else it is that chemists do. The design isn't exactly ideal for taking notes though, as the pattern could be pretty off-putting when trying to read it back, and nobody wants to get confused when chemicals are involved. It's so annoying when you hang your bag off the back of your chair and it keeps sliding off. Your belongings end up on the floor getting dirty and damaged, and it's easier for thieves to snatch. That's why you should only frequent places that have these chairs. Your belongings will be safely tucked into the slot in the back of the chair, so you can focus on chowing down without worrying. When it's freezing cold outside, the last thing you want to do is remove your gloves to get some grip on a doorknob, as the designer of this one knows all too well. It's amazing how a small, extra grippy area can be so helpful. Bird's eye hit the bullseye with this packet design. Look carefully and you'll see that these two microwaves have different times on them. They actually correlate with the cooking time for each product. How smart is that? Most other companies would have probably just designed it once and left out the cooking time. Picture the scene. You're making a beautifully aromatic curry and you reach for your coriander powder to finish the paste. As you do, you accidentally pile your measuring spoon too high and you add way too much coriander to the pot. The curry is ruined, and so is your evening. With this Lavoon, you'll never endure such a trauma again, as it perfectly measures out your dry ingredients and scrapes off any excess. It'll also save you from spills. Waste not, want not, folks. So which design detail was your favorite? Do you know of any others I should have mentioned? Let me know in the comments section down below, and thanks for watching.